Alrighty, a new month and a new update video for y'all. So I have some good stuff to show you guys for this week. So last week I actually got 17 new CDs and 2 new VHS tapes. I guess I'll explain the stories. So last Tuesday I was out running a couple errands, basically getting some stuff done that I needed to get done. And I happened to get some stuff while I was out on Tuesday. And then on Friday, I actually went to one of my favorite stores, Record Archive in Rochester. Awesome record store with a ton of stuff. Definitely, if you're ever in the Rochester area, definitely stop and check them out. They're pretty awesome. And I got some awesome stuff from there as well. Alright, so we're gonna do the so I'm gonna actually save the 2 VHS tapes for last, because the 2 VHS tapes I got are pretty awesome, and there's one that I am both of them I'm pretty excited about, but definitely one of them in particular, and you'll understand why when we get there. Alright, so basically I got so like I said, I have 17 CDs and 2 VHS tapes. So I got 1 CD from Dollar Tree, 6 CDs from my college's radio station, and then the other 10 CDs and the 2 VHS tapes all came from Record Archive. So we're gonna get right down to it. All right, so we'll start off with the 1 CD that I got from my local Dollar Tree on Tuesday. That is Punchline 37 Everywhere. There's the full artwork. Yep, here's the disc. And here's the actual booklet that it comes with. I just realized it actually says that it has the lyrics to it, which is pretty nice that it says that. So yeah, I'm not going to really go through any of the booklets on any of these, because I don't want this video to last too long. And honestly, I just want to really get to the 2 VHS tapes, because that's the two things I'm most excited about, like I said. Alright, so that's that. So then I did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6 CDs from my college's radio station. I was actually visiting the career center that they have there to get some help with my ongoing job hunt. And then after I was done with that, I just stopped in to visit some of my friends at the radio station, and turns out they had archived some more CDs and put them in their little little cabinet where they basically give away CDs for free. And I found 6 that I was interested in getting for my collection. Alright, so first one up is a Smithsonian Folkways recording release. This is Fandango Sones Jarachos de Veracruz por Grupo Mano Blanco. Hopefully I'm sure I'm saying that completely wrong. So yeah, so like I said, so I have a few of these Smithsonian Folkway recordings releases, and that I also got from my college's radio station. And here's another one. So yeah, they get a lot of these Smithsonian Folkways releases in for like basically World Music Day, and I usually always get them because I think they're pretty cool. So it has a 40-page booklet. And yep, here's the CD, and inside there is just plain I guess orange, I guess that would be. And here's the booklet that it comes with, which look how long this thing is. Yeah, this thing's pretty nice, nice thick, pretty tall booklet here. So yeah, there's that. All right. I got this. This is Bad Sports, Constant Stimulation plus Living with Secrets EP. Never really heard of this group, but I noticed this logo right here, which I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, there you go. Yep, it's from Dirt Nap Records, and it says punk rock. So yeah, this is a punk rock band on Dirt Nap Records. So yeah, once I saw that logo right there, I thought, okay, this is probably really good, so I figured I would grab this. So yeah, it's actually 2 albums combined onto one. So yeah, it has the Constant Stimulation, and then it has the Living with Secrets EP. So yep, yeah, this one's just a double-sided thing, no actual like booklet or anything. All right, I got Justin Courtney Pierre, In the Drink, debut solo album from the frontman of Motion City Soundtrack. I've heard of Motion City Soundtrack, though I'm not really all that familiar with their music. But this is apparently a solo album from the, I guess the lead singer. I'm guessing. See, I don't really know much about this either, but it is on Epitaph Records, so I'm sure this is going to be pretty good too. Here's the CD. So yep, and then I got The Last Gang, Keep Them Counting. Again, not really familiar with this band, but as you see, they are on Fat Records, so I have no doubt this is going to be amazing, because pretty much every album I've owned by Fat Records has been amazing, so I'm sure this is going to be pretty good as well. Yeah, actually, I believe last time I got stuff from my college's radio station, I also got a lot of more Fat Records stuff. So, and now here's another one. And then also, another one released by Fat Records is Face to Face Hold Fast Acoustic Sessions. So yep, and pretty interesting disc art here with the knife going through the arm, and then they made it look like there's like a hole in his hand from where they put the the spindle part, and artwork on the inside there, and it says this tray is made from 100% recycled plastic with at least 35% post-consumer materials. So interesting. So just put that back in there. So yeah, I'm sure that's going to be pretty good too. And then the last CD I got, this was definitely the most interesting and the coolest thing that to find, and that is Gorillaz Humans. You can see some of these have these labels on them. In fact, yeah, there's the one on Bad Sports. So yeah, I actually managed to find a Gorillaz album at my college's radio station. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I've been wanting to check out some more of this band's music, so cool to have at least one of their albums. I believe this is their newest album, or I think one of their more recent albums. So yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely listen to this. It's a CD there, and it says, "Those who fear music are dangerous." I would probably have to agree with that. So yeah, this one has this cover. Apparently there's like different releases with different album covers. But yeah, this one uses this cover right there. So very cool. All right, so that's what I got on Tuesday from Dollar Tree and my college's radio station. But now on to what I got on Friday from Record Archive, and this is where we get into the really good stuff, in my opinion. Stuff I'm really excited about. So like I said, I got 10 CDs and 2 VHS tapes, and like I said, I'm very excited about one of the CDs that at least 2 of the CDs that I got, and then the 2 VHS tapes I'm especially excited about. So again, we'll save those for last. All right. So first up, I actually got 3 soundtracks, and kind of an odd coincidence. All 3 soundtracks that I got happen to be soundtracks to animated movies. So first one up, I got the soundtrack to Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. Obviously, this is the soundtrack to the newer CGI Grinch, featuring new songs by Tyler, the Creator. So yep, I do also have the soundtrack to the original animated Grinch, and I have the soundtrack to the Jim Carrey one. So yeah, so now I actually have all 3 Grinch soundtracks, which is obviously pretty awesome. Yep, and this was sealed when I got it, by the way. So here's the song that's on here. And I did actually go see this movie in the theaters when it came out back in 2018, and it's a good, in my opinion, it's a good movie. So yeah, I do have it on DVD, so I'll maybe have to rewatch it again probably this Christmas. It says, if you have to sing along in your car, please keep your windows up. That's pretty funny that they put that on there. And some cool artwork on the inside. Yeah, I do like the little blurbs of text that they actually put all over this thing. So yep. And then I got 2 Disney soundtracks. As you know, I am gonna try to get more Disney soundtracks, at least the soundtracks to the classic animated films. So first one up, I got the Tarzan soundtrack, which has this, you see, has this really cool holographic cover. This is actually the Disney Store exclusive limited edition release. So yeah, it's got that right there. So like I said, this is actually a limited edition release of it. That was... Oh yeah, actually... I just realized it does have the Disney Store logo right there. Yeah, I just noticed that. So yeah, this was a limited edition that was sold exclusively at the Disney Store back then, which I think it actually originally came with like a single release or something like that, from what I read. Yeah, this is apparently number 29,258 out of 50,000. So very cool, and obviously this is a classic movie with a this is a classic Disney movie with classic soundtrack with all the Phil Collins songs. And so yeah, there's the CD. You see, this one has kind of a different looking case with that right there. And so here's actually what it looks like. Here's what the card actually looks like outside the case. So yeah, actually the holographic part is actually... Ooh, that's weird. So yeah, the holographic part is actually built into the case. So you actually have to have the card inside the case for the holographic image to work. So that's kind of interesting. Yep, you can see it as that right there. And then it comes with the same booklet that's in the standard release. So yeah, the actual booklet and the disc are actually the same thing that's in the standard release. So yeah, obviously the standard release has just a regular style hub, as opposed to this one, which has kind of a fancy looking one. So yeah, so that's really cool. And then the other Disney soundtrack that I got is the Aladdin the King of Thieves soundtrack, which also includes songs from Return of Jafar. So this actually has songs from both of the Aladdin sequels. So I thought that was pretty cool. And this is kind of a more obscure Disney soundtrack. You don't really see this very often. The first Aladdin soundtrack you come across a lot. This one, at least I've never really seen it, so yeah, I figured I would get this just because it's kind of a more obscure soundtrack. So that's cool. Alright, so up next, I got two Capitol Steps CDs. I got Capitol Steps Lord of the Fries. Interesting how it says, warning, this cassette contains parodies, and this cassette was recorded live in the spring of 1994, even though this is a CD release and not a cassette. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming they also... I know they probably also released this on cassette as well, but they forgot to change the notices for the CD release. So that's kind of an interesting little error right there. And I just realized it has Time for Killin' Barney, which I wonder if that's the same track that's on the All I Want for Christmas is a Tax Increase album. it probably is the same. Probably is the same. Probably is the same song. Actually, let me look. Probably says it somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they list which songs are parodied on these, and yep, it parodies Christmas in Kilnari. So yeah, it probably is the same recording that's on. Well, no, it is this is a live album, but so it is probably a different version of it. But yeah, that song is also on. All I want for Christmas is a tax increase. So it's probably like a live version of that. And then I also got The Capitol Steps Between Iraq and a Hard Place, which was, this was also sealed when I first got it. Yep, this one does say it's a CD, which would make sense because this one's from 2003, and obviously cassette tapes were pretty much non-existent at that point. Although they did still make some cassette tapes, but they weren't as prominent anymore, obviously. The CD was recorded in late 2002 and early 2003 at the Ronald Reagan International Trade Center Amphitheater in Washington, D.C. And actually, this one was recorded in the spring of 1994 at Chelsea's Cabaret in Washington, D.C. So, yep, songs on there as well. Yep, and there's listed the 22 other albums that they did as well. Let's see, which I've also have. So I have Lord of the Fries, which you guys already saw, and I also have First Lady and the Tramp. It's not over till the First Lady sings. One Bush, Two Bush, Old Bush, New Bush. When Bush Comes to Shove, and All I Want for Christmas is a Tax Increase album. So I do those as well, along with a couple other albums that came after this one. All right. Up next, I got two Dave Matthews Band CDs. Dave Matthews Band, Before These Crowded Streets. Yeah, this was like the one classic Dave Matthews album that I was missing from my collection. So when I found it on last Friday, I knew I had to get it. So yeah, now I have all the classic 90s, like all the classic 90s and early 2000s Dave Matthews Band albums. So I still need to get some of their later albums, along with a few more of the live albums, which, spoiler alert, I did get a live album. Oh yeah, and I actually do still need to get the recently EP release. I guess I am missing that one as well. Yep, and it does come with the thing for merchandise, which I will show quickly. So yeah, there's like posters and stickers and hats and stuff, and like songbooks for 3 of their albums. And then yeah, you got t-shirts and whatnot, and of course all the CDs. See, I do still need to get that one right there, the recently EP album. But yeah, like as far as their like classic LP albums. This was the only one I was missing. So yeah. So yeah, I have. So I do have Remember Two Things, Under the Table and Dreaming, and Crash as well. And obviously I have Before These Crowded Streets. And then I still need to get, like I said, the recently EP, whatever that Code Magenta thing is, and Live at Red Rocks, which I did see the Live at Red Rocks album on Friday, and I almost got it, but I ended up going with a different Dave Matthews album at the last minute. And when you see which album it is, you'll kind of understand why I went with that one instead of that one. Yeah, hopefully at some point I'll actually get the Live at Red Rocks album. So that's cool. And then you got of course, the actual booklet as well. So yeah, really cool that it still has the merchandise insert that these tend to come with. So yep. And then the other Dave Matthews Band album that I got is Listener Supported, which as some of you know, I do have the VHS tape of this as well. So now I got the CD. So yeah, that's why I decided to go with this instead of Live at Red Rocks. Yep, of course this one comes on 2 discs. Recorded at Continental Airlines Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey, September 11th, 1999. Yep, just 2 years before you know what happened. Yep, like I said, this was sealed when I got it. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. I like how the discs are different shades of blue. Obviously, this one's dark blue, and this one's more kind of a lighter turquoise blue. Okay. Alright, scrub. Up next, I got another Jimmy Buffett CD. Jimmy Buffett Barometer Soup. There you go. All right, this I was excited about, and I'm sure my friend Punk Nerd, if he's watching, he's gonna be pretty excited about this. Pretty excited to see that I got this. The Mighty Mighty Bosstones, Pay Attention. Yes, I've been really getting into Mighty Mighty Bosstones as of recently, along with pretty much anything punk and ska related. But especially ska music. And this is another Mighty Mighty Bosstones album from my collection. So I now have 4 of their albums. And yeah, it's kind of an odd coincidence. The only other 3 Mighty Mighty Bosstones albums that they had at the store were the 3 that I already own. So yeah, they actually had multiple copies of the 3 albums that I already have, so but only 1 copy of this. So that's kind of an odd coincidence. So yeah, I guess the other 3 that I have, which are Ska, Cure the Devil and More, Question the Answers, and Let's Face It, I guess those were their 3 most common albums. So that's funny that they had the 3 that I already had plus this album. So yep. So very cool. And yeah, I've already copied this one to my computer because yeah, actually a lot of these like punk and ska ones that I'm showing, I've already copied to my computer. So yeah. And then the last CD that I got, I was pretty excited to come across as well. And I'm sure some of you watching will be pretty excited about this as well. And again, kind of an interesting coincidence that I actually found this album literally a week before the release date of the newest volume in this series. I'm sure some of you can probably guess what it is by that hint, and that is Now That's What I Call Music Volume 1. Yes, I finally got the first volume. As some of you might know, my now collection actually starts at number 2, so I've been wanting to get the first one for a while, and now I finally got it. So, yep, and like I said, kind of a coincidence that I got this right before the release of Now 83, which of course comes out this upcoming Friday, and I already have my copy coming in because I pre-ordered it. So yeah, this is from 1998, so this is well over 20 years ago. So yeah, this is old school. Now That's What I Call Music right here. So yeah, this was an awesome thing to come across. And yeah, the disc was actually in like perfect shape as well, no scratches or anything. So yeah, so that was even an even bigger plus. It comes with this little mail-in thing from Virgin Records. So that's kind of cool. That was still in there as well. So yeah, very glad to now finally have the first Now volume. So yeah, this is awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to listening to this at some point. Alright, so yeah, that's a bunch of awesome CDs that I got. But now, onto the 2 VHS tapes that I got. And, yeah, I was pretty excited to come across these 2 VHS tapes because I've actually been looking for both of these. Well, one of them is, oh, excuse me. One of them is a movie that I've been looking for, and then the other one is a movie that I've been looking for a search and release of. Alright, so first up, and kind of another odd coincidence, both of these VHS tapes I got are both movies that feature Marilyn Monroe, so that's a bit of a coincidence as well. Alright, so first one up, this is a movie that I've been wanting to get a copy of for the past, about the last 3 years now, and I will explain, and that is The Asphalt Jungle in glorious black and white. So actually, interesting story about this movie. So back in early 2019, during my second semester of college, I was taking one of those audio editing classes, and our last assignment for that class was we did this project where we had to take a scene from an old movie where it was basically a scene from a movie, but just with the dialogue, no music or anything, and we had to fully in our own music and sound effects. And the scene that we used for that project was the famous heist scene from this movie. So, and then I eventually found out that it was from this movie. So ever since then, I've been looking for a copy of this, but I just never found a copy, and now I have one. So yeah, and this does have the shrink wrap on it, but it's open from the bottom. So I'll probably just take the shrink wrap off later after I'm done with this. So yeah, very happy to get a copy of this movie finally. So now that I have this movie, I'm probably gonna sit down and watch the whole thing at some point. So yep, this is a 1950 film, and this is a 1992 VHS. This is a MGM home video tape co-produced by Turner Entertainment. It's very cool, and yeah, actually, I just realized too, both of these movies are actually also directed by John Huston. So that's another coincidence as well. Vertical sticker label, and the print date is February 29th, 1992, so printed on Leap Day in 1992. So yep. And then the last VHS tape that I got, this is another MGMUA Vintage Classics tape, and this is a movie that I've been wanting to, another movie that I've been wanting to get the MGMUA Vintage Classics print of for a while to replace another release of this movie that I already have. But I've been obviously been wanting to get the MGMUA Vintage Classics print of, and now I have it. And this is actually still factory sealed, so that's even bigger plus. This is the 1996 MGMUA Vintage Classics VHS of The Misfits, Clark Gable, Marilyn Monroe, and Montgomery Cliff. Yes, I finally got the MGMUA Vintage Classics print of this, which I've been wanting to get for a while, to replace another copy that I'll show you in a second. Again, this is still factory sealed. Yep, in glorious black and white. Yep, and yep, it contains the original theatrical trailer, and well, you know what you need to do if you want to read the facts from the vault on here. So yep, and it's a 1961 film, and this is 1996 VHS. MGMUA home video tape co-produced by United Artists, and as you can see, it's actually a 131 copy. So this is a I believe a Columbia House print. Yeah, so now we are gonna get this out of the shrink wrap. So let me just put the camera right there. And okay, I'm trying to figure out where I want to start here. I guess I'll start with this corner. All right, we are in. So let's take a look. Nice. Yep, it's a MGM Home Entertainment reprint. Yep, and it looks to be in good condition. And print date is October 22nd, 1998. So yep, it's a nice 8 reprint. And again, it's a 131 copy. And yep, film strip looks good. So yes. So very happy to finally get the MGUA Vintage Classics print of that. And so now I can finally retire this copy that I got back in 2017. This is the 1990 print. And you see, this one's actually a Blockbuster rental copy, and it's not even, it's in kind of a dirty condition, but at least the film strip release looks good. So yeah, this one's kind of in beat up condition anyway. March 8th, 1991. So yeah, I can finally get rid of this copy and replace it with this print. So that is awesome. So another placeholder VHS has been replaced. And this time I didn't even have to use eBay, which is an even bigger bonus in my opinion. Alright, so that is it. So that is a lot of awesome stuff that I got right there. And yeah, so hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. As always, have a good one, guys. Peace.